He's falling in love if he asks you. These 5 questions most older women miss. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today's video is one you don't want to miss. We're diving deep into something most older women completely overlook when dating younger men. The subtle but powerful questions he'll ask when he's getting serious about you. Yes, not how many texts he sends, not how often he compliments you, but the questions he asks. I'm going to break down the 5 key questions a man asks when he's genuinely falling in love with an older woman. And trust me, most women miss these signs entirely. So stick around till the end because number 5 is the one that truly reveals where his heart's at. Let's be honest for a minute. Dating as an older woman can be complicated, especially if you're seeing a younger man. Society has made us believe that age gap relationships don't work or that younger men aren't emotionally mature enough for real commitment. The stereotype says they just want to have fun and move on. According to a 2022 study by the Pew Research Center, about 8% of heterosexual relationships in the US involve women dating younger men. And while that number may sound small, it's growing fast, nearly double what it was a decade ago. But here's the issue. Even with this rise, most older women don't know how to tell when a man is actually serious. You might get caught up in his compliments, how he stares at you, or the sweet texts. But the real indicator, the questions he asks you. Men communicate interest and emotional attachment, not just through what they do, but what they ask. And when you miss those, you risk misunderstanding his intentions, and worse, investing emotionally in someone who may not be on the same page as you. Now let's dig deeper. Why do most older women miss these signals? Well, because we're conditioned to focus on actions. Did he call you? Did he compliment you? Did he remember your birthday? And while those things matter, they're not the clearest signs of a man's emotional investment, especially in age gap dynamics where younger men may feel pressure to act a certain way. A revealing case study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships in 2020 followed 127 heterosexual couples with at least a 7-year age gap over 2 years. The research found that while younger men often acted confidently at first, their true emotional commitment surfaced through the depth and nature of their conversations, particularly the personal, future-oriented questions they asked. In fact, couples where the man asked more emotionally intimate questions early on reported a 35% higher relationship satisfaction score after 18 months compared to those where conversations stayed superficial. This is why it's critical to pay attention to what he asks, not just what he says in passing. Miss these and you could waste months, even years, on someone not serious about you. But catch them early and you'll know exactly where you stand. So let's not waste any more time. All right, let's get into the 5 questions a man asks when he's serious about an older woman. And remember, it's not about him being polite. It's about him showing real personal curiosity about your life, thoughts, and future. Question 1. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 to 10 years? Now, this might sound like a basic question, but it's packed with meaning when it comes from a younger man. When a man isn't serious, he keeps conversations in the now. Where to eat, what movie to watch, weekend plans. But when he starts asking you about your long-term goals, where you see yourself in a decade, he's mentally placing you in his future. A 2019 study from the University of Kansas found that men who asked future-based questions in the early stages of dating were 43% more likely to pursue long-term relationships compared to those who didn't. If he's asking you this, it means he wants to see if your paths align. He's considering what life would look like with you in it, not just for a season, but for years. By the way, if this is resonating and you've ever found yourself asking, why did he pull away when things were just getting good? We created something just for you. It's called the 7-step male mind decoder, and it breaks down exactly what's going on in his head, even when he won't say a word. You'll learn how to read the signals, spot real commitment, and stop second-guessing yourself. The link to download it is in the description. And yes, it's free. Question 2. What was the most important lesson your last relationship taught you? When a man is falling for you, he gets curious about your emotional past, not to judge, but to understand. Why? Because emotionally available men know your past shapes your present. And if he's serious, he wants to know what makes you tick, what hurt you, what healed you, what you expect now. A clinical psychologist, Dr. Ramani Duvasula, notes in her relationship workshops that one of the clearest signs of genuine romantic intent is a man's willingness to talk about emotional history. When he asks this question, he's gauging two things: what emotional baggage you might carry, and if he can meet the standards you've set since. More importantly, it means he's not intimidated by your age or past experiences. He respects them. Question 3. How do you like to spend your time alone? This is a question that seems casual but is deeply revealing. Men who aren't serious typically focus on how you spend time with them. They plan dates, ask what movies you like, where you want to go. But a man falling in love wants to know who you are when you're not around him. According to a study in Psychology Today, one of the top indicators of long-term compatibility is shared respect for personal space and understanding each other's solitude preferences. If he's asking this, he's not just falling for the version of you in date night dresses. He's interested in the woman you are on Sunday mornings in sweatpants with a book and coffee, and that matters. Question 4. What's something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? Here's where it gets exciting. This question shows he's not just interested in your past and present, he's intrigued by your unlived future. It signals emotional investment. He wants to be part of helping you experience new things, cross things off your bucket list, and share those milestones with you. A 2018 survey by eHarmony found that couples who actively discussed and pursued each other's personal goals had a 50% higher relationship satisfaction rate than those who didn't. If he asks you this and listens carefully, it's a huge sign he's imagining himself beside you on that trip to Italy, at that cooking class you always wanted, or whatever dream you've shelved for years. Question 5. How do you feel about love at this stage in your life? Now this is the big one. When a man asks this, he's peeling back the last layer. He wants to know if you still believe in love, what you expect from it now, and if you're open to something real with him. It's a question men avoid unless they're emotionally invested, because asking it makes them vulnerable too. It's not easy to hear someone say, "I don't believe in love anymore," or "I'm done with relationships." If he's willing to risk that, it means he cares about your heart and where it stands. Relationship counselor Esther Perel, in her TED Talks and books, emphasizes that honest conversations about love's meaning at different life stages are essential for building real intimacy. And men who initiate these talks are typically serious about deepening the relationship. All right, let's quickly recap those 5 questions a man asks when he's serious about an older woman. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 to 10 years? What was the most important lesson your last relationship taught you? How do you like to spend your time alone? What's something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? How do you feel about love at this stage in your life? If the man you're seeing has asked even 2 or more of these, chances are his heart's already halfway there. And if you've missed these before, don't worry. Now you know what to listen for. If you've experienced a younger man asking you one of these, tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more relationship insights, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. If you're tired of guessing what he's thinking and you're ready to attract a man who actually shows up the way you deserve, go grab your free copy of the 7-Step Male Mind Decoder. It's helped thousands of women cut through the confusion and finally feel confident in love again. Just click the link in the description to get instant free access. Thanks for watching, and remember, the right man asks the right questions. See you in the next one.